Hey, what's up guys? This is Kay from Lunar Light Games. Thanks for dropping in. Well, that break took a little longer than I expected, but we're back in again now. Give me a sec here. I wish there was a way to resolve this bug, but well, if it hasn't been fixed for over 4 years, I don't think it's going to be fixed now. Okay, so we should be okay.
Oh, it sounds like you ate.
Alrighty, so we're still trying to work our way towards finishing this season. And I forget how many bounties we still need to achieve our conquest. Should probably have a look. Okay, so 343, so that means 1, 2, 3. That's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20, so we have about 12 more of these left to go. So, not too bad. $12 more left to go. Hopefully this will be done faster than you can say Diablo. All that is if we can get some help, and it's a bit of a long shot though. I think most people have probably stopped playing, or they moved on to Diablo 2 Season 2. Yeah, so I think Diablo 2 Resurrected has finally moved on to Season 2 of the ladder. Interesting stuff if you guys plan on playing it. I haven't even touched Diablo 2 yet. Not in any serious way though. But I have been planning on it.
It is not ready yet. The fight is over.
I just realized I didn't change the resolution from earlier.
That ability is not yet recharged.
So we're currently running this on 720p
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
instead of 1080p.
It is not ready yet.
I gotta remember to change that out the next time I play a different game.
That ability is not yet recharged.
I decided to give 720p streaming a try for a short while anyway. because I wasn't so certain about the quality.
I must wait to use that ability.
I noticed a while back that someone had mentioned that the stream quality wasn't up to par.
It is not ready yet.
But then when I looked at the VODs, it looked okay. It wasn't like terrible. It's hard to play King of the Hill when our teleports keep dragging us out of the required area.
Not enough spirit.
Oh, no way. The bells actually count as enemies. That's really dumb.
I must wait to use that ability.
So the hitboxes of the wave of light bells actually counts as an enemy. So when I place that down on the ziggurat, the thing would just stop moving. That's a dead end. Can't teleport through that room.
You are defeated.
The nice thing about having the monk for the season is that if you really want to cheat your way through some of the speed runs, you can teleport straight through some walls. Not every wall though. If there are any doors that have to be broken down, you can't teleport straight through them. You have to break down the walls first before you can teleport through them. Sorry, not walls, doors.
There are more.
See, what did we pick up? Let's try to get some more ancient rings. Ancient puzzle rings, that is. That's not good. We need to re-roll these cinder coats.
It cannot be done.
I wonder why of all the armor sets, the chest pieces for like the cinder coats never roll with 3 slots or 3 gem slots. Very rarely will they ever roll with the maximum amount. I'll save that to reforge. At this point, we can get rid of anything that's not an ancient. Well, except for that. Anything that's not an ancient, we'll throw away. Yeah, see? I've gotten multiple cinder coats, but none of them really have the maximum 3 gem slots. Really strange. Anyways, moving on to the next area.
Enemy over there. We are in for a fight.
Your flaws are revealed.
I always thought this section of the game was rather slow
Is impossible. I don't have enough spirit.
in comparison to the rest of the game. Well, Act 1 really takes a while to get through. And then Act 2 just seems to drag. Not so much Act 3 though.
I cast off these petty illusions. Behold, the true vision of the Lord of Hell!
Yeah, the Lord of Hell didn't last through... what was it? 2 casts of Cyclone Strike? What is this? Nah, it's not even the good one either.
I grow weak.
That's how we do it in Kingsport.
What do you mean that's how they do it in Kingsport? You mean almost dying? Because we came pretty close.
That ability is not yet recharged. Your strength fails.
Okay, so this is one of the more difficult conquests to do. Killing over 300 of these things in time. As you can tell, there simply aren't enough enemies to spawn in to do this.
I must wait to use that ability. You are defeated.
So we only managed to kill about half of what we would have
It
needed
is not ready yet.
if that conquest was still on. Forgot what the name of it was. You had to kill like 300 enemies in a cursed chest event. It's really dumb how that particular conquest was never play tested. It only works if you're playing with a certain build with a maximum party, with a full party.
That ability is not yet recharged. Strike through me.
So let's pick up everything. Really gotta watch out for the poison pools.
My strength fails. It is not ready yet.
I wonder if there's supposed to be a riff on
You are defeated.
the alien xenomorph creatures.
My understanding grows.
Because when they die, they spew out a toxic green blood chemical whatever thing. They certainly look and act the part, though.
My strength returns.
The Valrus manuscript lists Asmodan as the best battlefield commander of
What you
all
ask
demons,
is impossible.
having defeated the angels many times in the eternal conflict across Pandemonium and the primevals in the demonic civil war. If the Lord of Sin ever assaults our realm,
I
we
must
truly
wait to
have
use that
much
ability.
to fear.
They say we have much to fear, but this game makes it so easy to cheese out that boss.
A vicious
Help us! You can't leave us here!
You can literally kill him in 10 seconds or less. So really, it kind of makes the lore aspect of this game really,
I will not do that.
really bad.
Another sunset. And Alcarnus is still safe from the sudden madness that plagues Caldeum. Though we are seeing an influx of hooded pilgrims for some Zakharum holy day, the demons out there are keeping their distance. I will double the guard at the gate. We must not be unprepared if our luck turns.
Luckily, we don't have to go too far for this next one.
Rethink your intent.
I think we are just about here.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Give me a sec here. Okay. You know, despite it being early October and already fall, from where I'm sitting, it still reaches into the mid-90s. The low to mid-90s temperature range, and the air is awfully dry. So that's causing me to drink more water than I'm really used to.
It cannot be done.
It also makes it, frankly, very hard to talk and stream at the same time without needing something to drink every
Strike through me.
10 to 15 minutes. That is not the way we want to go. Is it this way? No. We're missing 4 more. There we go.
I need to go back.
And we're done.
Well, Bastion's keep has need.
Okay, the last section. I like how this particular map always has the same layout.
I will not do that.
It's as if the level designers just said, you know what?
My
Screw it.
injuries are too severe.
This is too much work. Well, didn't expect that.
A vicious strike.
It's always amusing to drag everybody to their doom.
I must wait to use that ability.
So I haven't been really keeping up with the release schedule lately.
Strength fails.
I wonder what games are
That
coming out in the
ability is not yet
upcoming
recharged.
weeks. I think sometime in,
It is not ready yet.
oh, is it June or July? I just basically gave up trying to keep track of everything that was coming out because of the whole PlayStation Plus Premium. That program had come out and it made pre-ordering games seem kind of redundant
I must
because
wait
now
to use
there's
that ability.
simply so much to play
Knowledge of the future grants power
unless I'm trying
over
to
the
get
present. For
to
this reason, Ethereal,
the most
Archangel
hottest
of
and
Fate, is
greatest
a
games
vital
coming out
member
this
of the
fall.
Council. He alone possesses the ability to decipher the threads of destiny woven
I'll probably
in the celestial
try out
scroll of fate.
God of War
His
Ragnarok
boundless
whenever
sight grants
it's
him
released.
perspective others
I think it's probably
cannot
next month.
comprehend.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Let's see, I think God of War Ragnarok is in November. Same thing would probably go for Pokemon,
What you ask is impossible.
but sadly I won't be able to stream that one. Would have really liked to, but sadly no capture card. Unless Nintendo can figure out something about Twitch streaming. Because as it stands, I think
It is not ready yet.
Nintendo is about as unfriendly
Your flaws are revealed.
to stream as... Well, it's about as stream friendly as maybe PC. In which case you need your own dedicated hardware for that. Of which I don't have any. No capture card. I currently don't have a PC. So that's probably something in the future I need to somehow get a hold of.
I must wait to use that ability.
If ever. Currently don't have enough room.
Rethink your intent.
Not unless if I were to move into my own space. But that's a future goal for another time. Sweet.
This cannot be opened yet. Your
This thing is right here.
My strength fails. It is not ready yet. The storm breaks.
Let's hope there's more enemies to spawn in.
That ability is not yet recharged.
That was easy enough. We'll come back to this. Not enough room. Too many goodies, not enough room. We'll get rid of this one. Nope. Don't need any of these. Yeah, we'll just keep these ancients. I've heard other players say that having a good ancient is much better than getting a primal, but I don't know if I agree with that.
I must wait to use that ability.
I mean, some primals will
It
most
cannot
definitely be not nearly as useful as, say, an ancient with the right stat rolls.
It is not ready yet.
But you never see the lower ranked players with no ancients. They always seem to, well, not ancients, I mean primals. It seems like the top of the leaderboards always seem to have a primal here or there. If not the entire gear roll.
Strength fails.
You know, despite playing this on T16,
Fight is over.
there really isn't much difference in the stat rolls of the
That
items.
ability is not yet recharged.
I wish that was something that was improved. Because even though legendaries drop at a much better rate, their stat rolls are still crap.
Ha! A vicious strike. It is not ready yet.
Like, I'll play hours on T16 and I'll get multiple drops,
Rethink
but
your intent.
just
Your
getting
flaws are revealed.
a drop with a good roll is highly unlikely. Oh, we're done here. Just one more to go. Yeah, so this lobby is open, and there are slots available, but it doesn't seem like a whole lot of people are playing.
You are defeated.
Everybody's too busy playing all the newest and greatest games.
I need healing.
Not like Diablo. You'll typically see the player base at its most active during the beginning of the season rather than towards the middle.
Your strength fails.
I don't even know about the end because most people who have already planned on playing the season have completed the season by then. And if you're still a straggler, then you're kind of out of luck.
I will not do that. Feel the wrath of Yitan. What you ask is impossible.
I like how it's just a straight sprint to the end.
It cannot be done. I must wait to use that ability.
I regret not grabbing the recipe for Staff of the... what was it? Staff of Hurting?
That ability is not yet recharged.
That was like one of a couple different opportunities where I could have gotten it, but decided to pass on it because I was trying to do the boss rush mode. And with that we could have gotten easier access to the Cal level. Or was it Whimsyshire? I forget which one.
The world.
Anyways, let's get this ring out of the way.
Small minds, small goals.
Nope.
I won't judge.
He's probably judging. Oh, sweet. We finally got a good cinder coat. Might as well upgrade this and see if we can't give it to our follower. Yeah, this'll work. That works. Just gonna upgrade a few more things and I think we should be done. I haven't really checked out which weapon is the best one to use for our follower. Oh well, it's likely not important.
What you ask is impossible.
I'm gonna try to re-roll something better for this cinder coat. Let's try to boost the fire skill damage. We don't want to go backwards though. Again, not backwards. We need 20%. At least I think it's... yeah, 20%. 19. We don't want 18 though. There we go. Perfect roll.
I've got some new items you might need.
Too bad it's not an ancient, but we'll take it. This does mean that we need to upgrade some emeralds though. Sweet. Now we have the maximum amount of gems on our items. That's just lovely. We'll try to re-roll that later. But for now, we can trash everything. Am I missing something? Oh, right, this. Alright, so we finished that, and we have no more left to go, so let's reset everything. It's kind of lame that we have to reset everything by really just exiting out of the lobby and having to redo everything.
Strength fails.
Unfortunately, there's no better way to get rid of
It cannot be done.
the old world, but to just basically destroy everything. Alright, still need to kill some enemies.
You are defeated. To use that ability. Not enough spirit.
I wonder if there's supposed to be some deeper meaning to this stage. It doesn't seem like it, but who knows?
The angel spirit is free. The storm breaks. Rethink your intent.
What is this?
It is through the Archangel Orion that the power of hope flows into the fabric of creation. Her eternal light illuminates even the darkest souls. With Malthael's departure, much uncertainty surrounds
That
the
ability
Archangel
is not
Malthael.
yet recharged.
Once the calm guiding hand of wisdom, he was lost to us the moment the world stone disappeared. Unable to fathom that catastrophic event, he abandoned heaven. His departure created a colossal fracture within the Council, one that, to this day, remains unrepaired.
I think of all the Diablo games, I only like the lore in the first two games.
It is not ready yet.
There's something about Diablo 3's lore that just doesn't really appeal to me. I think it's because it went away from the whole dark fantasy thing and it went straight towards almost like a cartoonish fantasy.
I don't have enough spirits.
Because in the first two games, it was a fantasy game, but
I need spirits. I must wait.
It still was very much like a medieval fantasy game. In this one, though, it kind of went in a weird direction. Like, you still have some medieval elements, but it leans so heavily towards the cartoon fantasy sort of aspect that I didn't really care too much for it. Like, it's almost as if this was World of Warcraft's version of Diablo 3.
I don't have enough spirit. My wounds are closing.
Rather than Diablo 3 being in the same vein as, say, Diablo 1 or 2.
I need spirit.
Well, that was simple. So I think tomorrow I'm probably gonna try to get more into Pokemon. Did you guys see the new trailer this morning? I certainly haven't.
Not enough spirit.
So I've been trying to breed for more shinies.
That ability is not yet recharged.
And I've gotten pretty much one of every single starter now. And so, after having done all the shiny starters, I was trying to go for a shiny Snorlax.
It is not ready yet.
But turns out I don't have any
I need spirit.
Snorlaxes available in the current save file I have.
Strength fails.
So, gotta move on because the drop rates for the eggs are just way too low. I think it was like a 3% chance that the eggs spawn.
The storm breaks. That ability is not yet recharged.
Not exactly ideal. So it goes if you have 2 Pokemon that are of different species but with the same trainer, you'll get like a 3% chance. But if you get different Pokemon from different trainers and if they're of a different species, then the drop rates go up to like 10% or something like that. So it's a massive improvement. I say massive because it's very relative. 4 times the drop rate is a whole lot better.
After he gained a following, Inari stole the sacred world stone and used it to create and conceal a world he called
It is not
Sanctuary.
ready yet.
Demons and angels alike fled there, and some of them, including
I don't have enough
enemies,
spirit.
fell in love. Many of these beings resulted in children. They
I
were
must
called
wait to use that
the
ability.
Nephilim.
Those lore books are very much like podcasts. Meaning that they play while you're
It is not ready
trying
yet.
to do something. I'm gonna skip over the chest.
I must wait to use that ability. I need spirit.
I think that's it.
I need to go back.
Well, you have finished all the bounties.
No rings. I think this is... Wow, it's actually worse. It's an ancient that somehow is worse. But I think we'll take it anyway because it massively improves our followers' health pool and, well, it also splits the damage between our follower. Especially because we have Unity on. We'll hold on to that.
Nice choice.
And get rid of everything else. So as you can see, don't really have much going on in the way of primals. Got a whole lot of other useless junk though. Anyways, moving on.
This fight is over. That ability is not yet recharged. What you ask is impossible. Your strength fails. It is not ready yet.
Oh, I also didn't have a chance to thank you guys. If you guys have been following the Twitter page, we finally reached 200 followers.
Feel the wrath of Yitan.
So that's pretty good. Hopefully we can get a similar amount for the Twitch channel as well as the YouTube channel.
I don't have enough spirit. That ability is not yet
With you
recharged.
guys' help, we can probably make those numbers.
Your flaws are revealed. It cannot be done.
It's been very hard to
I must wait to use that ability.
really gain a lot of followers and subscribers on Twitch and YouTube.
The gods strike through
Not so
me.
much on Twitter, but I really do have to wonder how many of those followers are actually genuine and whether some of them are just bots. It's a good likelihood there are quite a few bots
Your flaws are
in between
revealed.
the genuine followers. Not that I'm complaining though, because the bots actually do have a genuine purpose.
I am never the strongest of my kin, but I am the most relentless. I will find these heroes, even if it means scouring every corner of these miserable lands. It is clear the Nephilim are drawn to danger, and, if nothing else, that is what
I will
will
not
bring us
do that.
together.
Feel the wrath of Utah.
As far as the genuine purpose of the followers, the bot followers, is that they actually help increase viewership, because I know that quite a few of those bots have access to higher follower pools, so that when they
It cannot be done.
retweet content, you know, if followers have 1,000 followers, that's another 1,000
Your flaws
possible
are revealed.
viewers that will get to see my content that
That ability is
wouldn't
not
have
yet
in the first
recharged.
place without them. So there's a time and purpose.
Break beneath the endless tide. What you ask is impossible.
But I want to give a special shout out to some of the newer followers of the
It is not ready
channel
yet.
here. I think Bloom and Ivy
must have wonderful treasure.
is definitely one.
Your strength fails.
And let's see, Mad Wow Irish,
I must wait to use that ability.
brand new follower, just from earlier today, so I want to thank you guys for following me.
There you are.
And to return the kindness, I've gladly followed you guys back. So if you know you guys are looking for an extra follower, if you guys drop one for me, just be sure that you guys can expect one from me in return.
That ability
I tried to
is
do
not
the same
yet
for
recharged.
Twitter, but then I realized a lot of the accounts were mainly bots, so in order to clear up my Twitter feed, I decided to start doing that.
Not enough spirit.
Although I haven't completely ruled it out. Not unless if your content was something that I was really into. But for now, Twitter is probably the one place that
I must wait.
I probably
to use that
won't be
ability.
repaying the follow-in kind.
I can't believe I just left all this here. You win the bet! No!
So what's going on Twitter right now? Seems like it's been very quiet after all the excitement from earlier. Yeah, this has been a very quiet week.
You are defeated. It is not
Probably
ready
due
yet.
to all the
My
new
injuries
releases that are
left
coming up
you.
in the next 2 or 3 weeks, so nobody's wanting to make any big moves. But it is my favorite time of the year.
This fight is over.
Pretty much from
Rethink your
October
intent.
all the way up until
My mind is stronger.
all of December. No, wait. Scratch that. So from this month up until April is typically my favorite time of the year.
The storm breaks.
Mostly because I can enjoy the cool weather. Never really been a big fan of the summer.
That ability is not yet recharged.
But if it's fall and winter, well, sign me up because they sound a heck of a lot better than sweltering under the sun.
It cannot be done. The gods strike
Especially
through
since
me.
summers now over here are typically like
It is not ready yet.
mid 100 degrees constantly. Wasn't always that way though.
I must
I think when
wait
I was a
to
kid-
use that ability.
Most summertime temperatures would only get up to the upper 90s, I think.
Your flaws are revealed.
Like, I think back when I was a kid, the worst it could probably get was like 98 degrees or slightly above that, so around 99 to 100 degrees. Then suddenly it became nothing but just straight weeks and weeks worth of 100-degree weather. And that kind of soured me on the whole, oh boy, it's summer.
The gods strike through me. That ability is not yet recharged.
Four more.
My strength fails. I must wait to use that ability. the wrath of
Oh, man.
I recently met a returning Crusader, and now I understand. Each Crusader took an apprentice. When a Crusader fell, his apprentice would take up his armor, his place in the Order, and even his very name. When the first generation of Crusaders fell, their own apprentices took up their identities. And so it has continued for 200 years.
I think when it came time to explore this stage, I was pretty much over Act 2. I mean, Act 2 just takes really long, and it takes you all over to these really barren areas.
This must be a trap.
Bad idea. Very bad idea.
Today the hunter become the hunted. I must wait to use that ability. I need spirit.
Help! Please help!
It is not ready yet.
Sorry, dude. We're not really here to help.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Someone help!
I don't know what happened there.
It is not ready yet.
Gotta get out of that lightning storm. I wish this game allowed for more followers. Like if you were able to have a whole party of, say, 4, because you don't have enough players to join up in the lobby, at least allow us to take on all 3 followers so we can have a full party of 4. I think that would be really interesting if the game, if Blizzard ever decided to do a different season.
Break beneath the endless tide.
I wonder if there has been a season like that already. Let the season theme be, you know, a whole bro trip. Allow us to bring on 4 followers, or not 4, but 3 followers, and allow us to gear up maybe only 1.
I cannot carry more. I am returning to town.
That'd be interesting to see how they would tackle that problem.
Lorav, I haven't heard from the Herondrum we sent to the Scovos Isles.
Scovos is a dangerous land.
Not that I think that'll ever happen, though.
Any more of our order could come to harm.
It's more really wishful thinking.
When is that stopped you?
Let's upgrade these things. Oh, dang. Not enough materials.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be
I don't think our follower needs any of these, so let's keep salvaging. Completely forgot about those. You know, I gotta admit, I still love the Paragon system in this game a lot more than something that was in, say, Borderlands 2's badass system. That system really rewarded you if you took the time to play multiple classes.
Not enough spirit. Your strength fails.
But if you were like me, and you had spent enough time building up one class, there was very little reason to switch over, because you didn't carry over any of your stats, and it took way too long to get to max level.
The world.
So you pretty much only played like one character unless you felt like switching over. And even then it was not very often. So, let's see how many we have. So, take away one and we have 25. I think we need at least 31. Or we're going to try to go for 32 or 33. Maybe even 35. Just so we can cover our bases. And we have enough gold for the conquest. So 25. We need about 6 or 7 more bounty runs. Real fun, real engaging. Although typically you would do this anyway when you're trying to grind
I will not do that.
enough materials and gear for
You are defeated.
the Greater Rift runs. Something that I think we'll probably be skipping
That
entirely
ability
this
is
season.
not yet recharged.
There's just simply way too many games to play this fall.
I need healing. It is not ready yet. Your flaws
Let's
are
see, of all the
revealed.
games that we're planning on trying to play,
That ability is not
have
yet
what?
recharged.
well, Persona 5, the PS5 version, I don't think we'll get to. Not unless they decided to create an entirely separate trophy list.
Rethink your intent.
In which case I can see that being the only reason why we'd ever touch it. Because if it shared the same trophy list as the PS4 version, that's probably a no-go for me. I probably wouldn't even buy it. Let's see, Persona 5. course, Modern Warfare 2.
Will our fun never cease?
I must wait to use that ability.
That one's pretty much a given.
Feel the wrath of Yutarn!
Pokemon, definitely. I think possibly Eve 8 is also coming out, and then there's Bayonetta 3.
I don't have enough spirit. Your flaws are revealed.
And what am I
That
missing?
ability is not yet recharged.
That's really about it for everything before Christmas, because I think Crisis Core comes out in like December. And then I haven't bothered to mention that I'll probably be receiving my shipment for the Analog Pocket sometime very soon.
Feel the wrath of Yitar!
The local Khazra tribes have become a serious
It is not
threat.
ready yet.
They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem for us. We'll pay 25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you bring back.
I must wait to use that ability.
Because I think my shipment is part of the second or third wave.
Help! Cultists have kidnapped my brother!
Then we must rescue him.
The cultists poisoned my brother and brought him to this cave, all because they want my elixirs.
This coven is a constant thorn in my side. I will deal with them.
So hopefully I'll arrive sometime soon. December is quickly coming up, so hopefully the orders are fulfilled as promised.
What you ask is impossible.
Let's see, I got two
He's over here! I'll give him the antidote!
Analog Pockets coming my way.
They're here! Fight them off while I give him the antidote!
One white, one black. And the dock.
He'd be dead if it weren't for you, brave hero. Take these elixirs for your trouble. We're going back to town.
Let's see, and the dock, and then
Don't worry about it. Brothers should keep together.
What? You say that?
Nothing.
so we got the dock, and I think possibly a screen protector. I don't remember if there's anything much more than that.
Your flaws are revealed.
So December is going to be a crazy month, trying to get some time in with that.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Thank you for those gems.
Feel the wrath of Yitar! I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
Next year is going to be a really crazy time for game releases, though. Between what?
It
Final
cannot be
Fantasy 16, Forspoken, Zelda, geez, what else?
Break beneath the endless tide.
Not so much on the PlayStation front, though.
That ability is not yet recharged.
I think outside of God of War. Oh, right. Also, Resident Evil 4 is coming out. The remake, I mean.
This fight is over.
Well, that's Capcom's side, so... Outside of God of War, I don't remember if there's anything else going on with PlayStation.
It is not ready yet. Your flaws are revealed.
It feels like this year was pretty much the last hurrah of PlayStation Studios, so anything beyond 2022 is going to be pretty much brand new stuff that we haven't heard of.
I must wait to use that ability.
Because it seems like all the marketing's been focused on God of War. And let's see, Gran Turismo 7 came out earlier this year already. You know, as good as the driving is in Gran Turismo 7, the gameplay just isn't as engaging as it used to be. I mean, it's fun to drive, but getting the cars and the whole campaign is actually relatively boring. Why can't we grab his armor? I mean, it's like lying right there. Okay, so thank you guys very much for helping me reach 212 followers on Twitter.
Well, bastard.
It is very much appreciated. Hopefully we can do the same for our other accounts. Like, for example, Twitch and YouTube.
Dug up some new things.
Looking at the wrong thing. I think we've been upgrading way too many stuff, so no more materials.
I won't judge.
Yeah, we're out of materials. Not good enough for our follower, I guess. That was one thing I wish was kept going forward from, I think, season 20-something, 23, 24-ish. It was that the whole equip an extra power in the cube. I think during one season it was like 4 powers per cube instead of the usual 3. I mean, all things considered, it wasn't like groundbreaking for the game. Not unlike the whole follower system rework. The follower equipment rework was really revolutionary for this game anyway.
Of the original 427 Crusaders who disappeared into the East, 341 returned. Do they still seek the redemption of their faith? How will they react to the destruction of the city that birthed their crusade? Will they continue west to the lands of Westmarch? What does their return portend?
Their return probably foretells nothing because they won't even be in the next game. At least I don't think so.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
I forget which classes were announced for D4. Definitely some kind of roguish class. Then there's the sorceress, the druid, the barbarian, of course.
That ability is not yet recharged.
But as far as Crusader, I don't think so. Oh, and also the Necromancer.
The storm break.
Did we go in the wrong direction? Feels like it. See what's going on over here.
Brave beneath the endless tide.
Yep.
I must wait.
It definitely
to use that
was
ability.
over here.
You are defeated. It is not ready yet.
So, some quick updates on the YouTube channel side of things. I'm still trying to figure out which games I want to keep playing going forward. Because trying to split my attention between, what was it, like 5 different games all at once was really tiring. Even though I did manage to do it for a good solid month.
Strike through me.
But that's also because,
What you ask is impossible.
I think I was on a roll when it came to the algorithm, and then somehow, through some way or another,
It is not ready
the
yet.
algorithm completely screwed me over, and it's stopped recommending my videos. At least for the foreseeable future, so I don't know. I like to play more Third Strike, but now we skipped on 2 enemies. Yeah, I'd like to play more Third Strike, but it seems like there aren't very many players that are sticking around for Street Fighter 30th. It's actually really hard to get into any sort of matches. Any good ones anyway, unless you were to basically smurf and create a brand new account. But yeah, barring any smurfing attempts, which I know isn't very fun, there just aren't very many players to play against at the high level, at the higher end. I think if you really want to find a good solid player base for Third Strike, you'd have to go on Fightcade. And that's something that's just not feasible for me right now.
A vicious strike. Rethink your intent.
So, Third Strike, unless,
Your flaws are revealed.
you know, the player base improves in the somewhat near future, that video series is probably going to go on ice for now. Call of Duty Vanguard Season 5 will probably keep on going for the near future. Simply because it's just so easy to get into matches and actually get some pretty fun matches, actually. But really, that video series is mainly up for the trash-talking community. I don't really commentate on those videos. But they're more for, you know, entertainment. No, we forgot about that one over there.
I will not do that.
Oh wow, weird. I think that's a bug. But yeah, I'll probably keep playing more Call of Duty whenever I have a chance.
Yet to be charged.
It's just really a casual thing to do now. The Last of Us Part 1 video series will probably keep going after I finish this season. It's just so hard to split my focus between Spider-Man and Diablo and then go on to this and still remember what I was doing and what was supposed to be going on.
It is not ready yet.
Plus, experimenting with the 4K uploads takes a lot of storage space, so I don't have an extra PCIe for SSD, so you know, Our storage is capped currently at around 500 to 600 gigs. It's not like it's the most terrible thing, because some games really don't take very much storage. Especially PS5 games. I think they finally got a lock on controlling
that ability is not yet recharged.
file sizes, so like a PS5 game will only take about 40 gigs compared to most PS4 games that take upwards of, say,
I must wait
30 to 50.
ability.
But then you'll have stuff like Call of Duty, which will inevitably take up all of it. Like
that ability is not yet recharged.
100 gigs or so, which is ridiculous.
This fight is over.
I think downloading the Modern Warfare 2 beta took at least 100 gigs. And that was just a beta.
It is not ready yet.
If it weren't for that, I'd probably keep playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, but
I can't.
The file sizes don't really leave much room for anything else.
I will return.
That was a great skip. Oh, also, I've been trying to get back into Phantasy Star, but that one kind of flew by the wayside. Once I open up the storage after deleting this, I think I'll be able to
is not yet
pick up anyway. Could have sworn we got a primal. Yeah. Never mind, we actually did get a primal. Not a great one, though.
I need to go back.
Oh well. We'll stick it away in case we ever need it for the future.
I will not
materials,
do that.
So everything's going in the trash. I think it's at this point that we need more grays.
Rethink your intent.
Like there's simply not enough gray material for us to do any reforging. Because you get reusable parts from grays, arcane dust from blues, and then veiled crystals are from yellows. And then what else? Yeah, so these are from grays, blues, and yellows, and then these are from legendaries. Oh well. Gotta move on.
The storm breaks. It is not ready yet.
I think I've gathered pretty much most of the collectible pets in the game. Outside of maybe seasonal stuff.
This fight is over.
But as far as other cosmetics are concerned, they're not really high on my priority list.
I must wait to use that ability.
Stuff like wings and pennants.
It is not ready yet.
Maybe if the cosmetics really mattered more, they'd probably factor more into my playtime, but as it currently stands, I could probably do without them.
That ability is not yet recharged.
After all, they're just cosmetics. You can't really do much with them in a single player mode. Except for the pets, though.
I must wait to use that ability.
Those are really useful. If only just to pick up the loot.
The gods strike through me. That ability is not yet recharged.
But yeah, hopefully,
My will falters.
possibly sometime when I finish The Last of Us, I'll probably go back through some of my trophy list and see if there aren't any other games that I started and didn't complete. No, there's quite a few, like Senran Kagura.
Break beneath the endless tide.
Still have a heaping ton of JRPGs that I'd like to get into, but ones that I've never found the time to play. Even simpler stuff like, say, Harvest Moon. I'd still love to try and play them for the trophies.
Die, Khazra Sworn. Die, Khazra Sworn.
What you ask is impossible.
Die, Khazra Sworn.
I thought we released 3 of them already.
To use that ability.
Die, Khazra Sworn.
My brothers are off to continue clearing the vermin out of Secheron. We had no idea that these you have
I am returning to town.
Okay, that's done.
Well, go to where?
We'll leave that guy over there to hang out. Okay, we only have one more left to go. I think after I finish this round of bounties, I'll call it a night. It's getting somewhat late.
That ability is not yet recharged. The storm breaks. This fight is over.
Lately, I've been finding it very hard
It is not ready yet.
to get in the mindset of playing and streaming. I think it might be due to the seasonal change.
You are defeated.
Because there's less sunlight in the day, it really feels hard to stay awake.
I must wait.
And even harder
use that
to
ability.
stay asleep. Because I'll sleep sometimes at like 1 in the morning and still somehow wake at 7:30 a.m.
Nephilim were not gods, but our own ancestors, gifted with long life, magic, and abilities far beyond ours. Yet they were still men. I wonder if these pages hold the key to unlock their powers once again.
So yeah,
That ability
between
is
the
not yet
insomnia
recharged.
and inability to focus and sleep, it's made streaming a whole lot harder to do.
Break beneath the endless tide.
Even though on paper it sounds pretty simple to do. Just play video games and talk on camera. Until you find yourself doing that for 3 hours on end.
I must wait to use that ability.
And shifting your focus here and there. It can get very, very draining very quick.
It is not ready yet. Your flaws are
Especially
revealed.
sometimes if you end up playing and there's no one around to engage with you
I must wait
during a
to
live
use
stream.
that ability.
It can be a really weird experience talking to yourself.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
Even though, of course, this is really being recorded for YouTube, so if you're watching this whenever you're watching, I guess you guys are part of my audience. Even if there is no main audience as of this recording. So that's one bounty done. Should be able to clear up the rest before 1 a.m.
Break beneath the endless tide. Rethink your intent. It is not ready yet.
Gotta keep moving in this direction.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh no. Well, that's lame.
You are I cannot open this.
Guess we gotta go over here. All that for nothing? Oh well. This map has always confused me. You start off facing the other direction, but the way forward is behind you.
I must wait to use that ability.
Go figure.
It is not ready yet.
He thought he could take us out. Bad news for him. There is no cow level. Well, of course there isn't. There's a unicorn level.
That ability is not yet recharged.
I never doubted us for a moment.
I must be the only one here that isn't really impressed by the cow level.
To use that ability.
Now the unicorn level, on the other hand, that place is amazing.
It is not ready yet.
I wonder if we should just follow the yellow arrow. Yeah, why not? Go this way.
It cannot be done. Break beneath the endless tide.
There's 4 already over on this side, so where is the last one?
That ability is not yet recharged.
Never mind. They're all over here. That guy came out of nowhere. And he was pretty fast too, so that scared me for a moment.
I must wait to use that ability.
Alrighty, last one. Oh, great. Now we gotta make the long trek over to Urzael.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
One of my least favorite map designs. The long winding road.
I will not do that.
Not to be confused with the road, though.
The storm breaks. It is not ready yet.
I really need to watch the road again. It's such a good movie.
That ability is not
Pretty
yet
much most
recharged.
Cormac
Your
McCarthy
strength fails.
stories are pretty good. You got the Road, No Country for Old Men. Then you got more actually no, there hasn't been a movie for Blood Meridian. Even though that story is super intense.
My master has... Soon demons spawn like you will be gone forever.
The eternal conflict may come to an end.
The demon spawn!
Finally.
It is not ready yet. I need to go back.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. And call it a night. It's just about 1:45 till 1.
The world...
I have a feeling all of this is going to be trash. Oh hey, a new item. Broken staff. Nothing that we really need. Okay, so just a quick status update. So we need around 32 to 33 chests. And in total we currently have about 28. So I think we're good for another 5 more bounty runs and I think we'll be done with the season. That's if everything goes according to plan. And nothing gets screwed up in the process. But we shall see. We shall see. Okay, so if you guys have been watching this on YouTube, make sure to like the video, leave a comment down in the section below, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want more content like this in the future. Make sure to share the video out with anybody that you know that are interested in Diablo 3. The algorithm hasn't really been too kind to the channel recently, so any extra help you guys can contribute is very much appreciated. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys completed Diablo 3 Season 27 already? Have you guys enjoyed this more or less than the last season? What do you guys expect will be coming in the future? If you guys are on Twitter, make sure to follow the Lunar Light Games page. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world. I put a pause on the Platinum playlist because I think I've screwed up majorly on the numbering, so I can't quite figure out if I'm short or off place or I'm missing something somewhere in between the entries. So I'm trying to do a recap on that and probably fix my numbering on all of the trophies there. So stay tuned with that. I'm trying to put all the entries onto a spreadsheet and then work out what's been entered and what hasn't been entered. But we'll see. If it comes down to it, I think I might have to redo the entire list because idiotically Twitter doesn't allow for edits, so those entries have to be corrected, repasted, and reposted, so that's going to take forever. I think there's like, last I checked, where I really screwed up was around 225 and 226, so anything above 225 has to be renumbered, recorrected, reposted. Really dumb, I know. But everything else, the Lunar Light Vault and the First Up Games list should be okay though. Which also feeds back directly onto the YouTube channel, because then after I make all the corrections on Twitter, I have to go back and renumber the Platinum videos that are anything above 225. So that has to get done somehow, but surely it will. And if you guys would like to see this content live as it's being recorded, make sure to follow twitch.tv/LunarLightGames. I'm up to 31 and I need only about 19 more followers left to make it to affiliate status. Well, that and somehow end up with at least 3 viewers on average. So if you guys feel like contributing to a small streamer, feel free to give this channel a follow. And last but not least, make sure you guys check out coffee.com/Lunlu. Can't even talk right now. Throat's so dry. Make sure to follow coffee.com/LunarLightGames. And check out the repostings of the Platinum Playlist, First Up Games list, and Lunar Light Vault. Also over there, if you guys can, please leave a donation for the channel. Any amount really helps, and every coffee is used to help me stay awake for all these game streams. And last but not least, make sure to hit the notification bell across all 4 platforms if you guys want updates as they're made available. Well, that's gonna be it for now. My throat is hurting and incredibly dry, and it's getting very difficult to keep on talking at this rate. So, I want to thank you guys for watching, for tuning in to these videos. I know it's very difficult, but hopefully I'll see you guys again sometime in the near future. So, see you guys, and thanks for watching. Take care.